Hey there, girl. I was thinking about you this morning. I was thinking about your journey as a woman through a world that is, let's say, less favorable sometimes to us. Certainly if we operate on the normal paradigms that's laid out and educated for us to walk and to go down. Now, the thing is, though, one thing I discovered somewhere along the way is that we as women actually have like a massive, massive advantage if we learn how to use what naturally is our powers. Now, in the old days, they called it witchcraft, right? And they put millions of us to death for, growing lavender plants and so on, right? But the thing is that this has been documented going back way, way, way into ancient history, that there are these certain, powers. And I remember having, people accusing me of using feminine wiles. So literally like my natural bubbly feminine flirtiness was kind of like demonized into this, bad, evil force coming from the devil and so on, and this is what I was taught. And this is what I think so many of us are taught. And we're taught to turn what's an incredible, beautiful power into something that just goes stagnant and toxic because we don't actually know how to use it. Now, I think that the biggest thing for me was actually discovering that what we're talking about here, it's actually energy, right? There's physical matter, right? And we all know the man is king of the physical realm, and this is the way the man is, and it's completely fine. I mean, even if as a woman we train and get really, really fit, most men will be physically stronger than us, which is fine because this is the domain of the man. And it's fine as long as we understand what is our domain and we understand how to work in this domain. And this domain is the energy field, the energy domain. And it connects to many things, like it connects to emotions. Emotions are a superpower that we can actually use to learn to use, to our advantage. But unfortunately, to most people, and women especially, emotions are just seen as something that we need to oppress. It's something that takes away from our power, makes us less powerful, whereas when we learn to actually have an intelligent use of this force, this energy, it makes us like incredibly potent beings. Now, I mean, emotions are kind of like a gateway to this all, because when it really comes down to it, and come on, everybody says this, but most people see it as negative because unfortunately it is used in a way that isn't always so positive, and that is like our sexuality. Our sexuality is our superpower, and I'm talking here your vagina, not just your womb, but your actual vagina is literally a powerhouse of energy. It's like a generator that sends energy up into your body, and your cervix literally is a portal into the spirit realm. And that's why guys want to get into our vaginas. Yeah, sure, okay, there's sex, there's pleasure and orgasms and so on and so forth, but in our vagina, that's how they actually literally go back to source. And the thing is that, most people are so disconnected from source energy. They think it's some kind of a, negative thing in our lives, or something that's, at least at best, we put it on the shelf and kind of separate it away from everything else and just externalize it, thinking that, me getting off is about him doing this thing, or me getting a new partner, or getting a porn, or getting new sex toys and so on and so forth, when really our source creatrix energy is living right here in our body, and is only by really honing the skills to go in there, to discover it, to find it out, and to really activate it and start to use it, that we actually are able to really step into our power as women. And then what we're putting across to the rest of humanity, it's powerful, and it can be scary, but it's pure and it's beautiful, and it's based on self-love. Because when our sexual energy is actually moving and transforming through these amazing, incredible bodies, which literally are alchemical chambers, the first thing it does is it builds self-love in our bodies, which means our bodies and cells fill with love, our aura fills with love, and then we're just showering down love on those around us, just beautifully and effortlessly, which is just like, an incredible place to be and to do. I mean, honestly, I could talk to you endlessly about this for hours, but essentially, I've got a video that I made, like a training, where I explain to women about how we can actually use this energy, and I'd love to share that with you for free. So let me know in the comments or drop me a DM, and I'm going to get my assistant to send this training out for you so you can find out more about how you could actually get in touch with that power and that energy in your vagina, in your cervix, your womb, your fallopian tubes, your ovaries, and start to use them to become a source for good in the world, and literally to actually activate your vision and really give you power to walk the path that's your power here to walk in this world. Because I'm telling you, sister, unless we women step in our power and start creating that very thing we're designed to do, we are the harbingers and the holders of the divine creatrix energy. We are the portals and the oracles to the divine. Unless we start doing this, I think the world's in a big mess. So look forward to hearing from you.